And oh, look at that, it is now summer. Perfect. So we will let the game save quickly, and then we will start playing in our first summer. We've survived at least one season. And it looks like we have finished our carpenter's workshop. So we are now able to make a lot of beds. And we will set that on repeat for a little while, and hopefully our carpenter will crank those out right away, and we can build them right in here. Also, we are working hard in our craft area, and our miners are now all done mining, so they are all busy doing other things, which is good. I don't think we need to do any more mining for right now. I'm pretty much going to focus on getting the rooms we already have set up and working and being very useful. So let's build a table. We'll build our first table and chair in our dining hall. First of many, hopefully. And this goes all the way up. This is the top of the map. I cannot go up any farther, so this is how big our dining hall is going to be. We can make it wider if we want, but that's about it. So far, though, I do like the setup of our little fortress, and I think that it is going to be very good once we get our drawbridges built and everything like that. I will also put some doors here, and that should help with things. I'm gonna just make sure these idlers are taken care of, though. There we are. He is getting off to work now. He should be set to do at least something at all times. That's basically how I like to set it up, where they'll hopefully be doing one thing, but if there's nothing to do there, they'll at least be doing something else. And it looks like I have not set it up that way because we have another idler. But we are now constructing our beds, which is good. Our dwarves will not have to sleep in the dirt anymore. And it looks like we have, oh, we've already got a bunch of them built. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got 4 beds. Not enough for everyone just yet. But that should be fixed, because that guy is going to stay hard at work and not do anything else. Alright, so now I've just noticed we are also pumping out a bunch of crafts, which means we are pumping out a bunch of pots. So, we can brew some drinks and set that on repeat, and hopefully just continuously fill those pots. And also, hopefully someone will come soon and put that table down so we can make this our official dining room. I would like if we could add doors to this, but I just want to build a couple of them. So let's build like 5 or 6 doors. So we can add them to our dining hall and our bedrooms and places like that. But we have too much hauling to do right now, and so none of the dwarves are doing their furniture hauling yet, which is somewhat unfortunate. But they're now starting to finally haul things to the dump, so there is that. And let's build some more beds. We've only got 1 made, alright. Fair enough. We can dump all of the stuff in there as well, and then we'll reclaim it right away. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on a moment. Gray langurs. Uh-oh. There is a bunch of monkeys here. And it looks like they're probably going to be trying to steal from the wagon. So that's not good. We are going to need to take immediate action. So let's go to our noble screen and set our militia commander. Let's make it Ral here. Ral Mokez Monam. And then we will go and go to the military screen, create a squad. Let's wear metal armor, even though we don't actually have any right now. And we will also add Udil Urithhuvar to our squad. And then we will activate them, and hopefully they will use the battle axes that we have and attack these monkeys. Because what these monkeys are going to do is steal from our wagon, and that's not good. And it looks like, yeah, he's taking them down. There we go. And let's see. We have to set them again to kill them, I guess, because they stopped. So, let's kill that one. There we go. And kill that one. There we are. Hopefully there's not too many more. They usually come in packs and try and invade and take over and steal things from your wagon. I've seen it a million times, and we gotta watch out for it. Oh, this one's actually putting up a fight. He has not. Now they killed it. Let's check the report on those. First, we'll do a scan. There's one monkey left. All right, maybe we should deal with you. Also, is this a stream that we can cross? I hope it is. Because otherwise we'll need to build a bridge across it if any migrants come from that direction. Let's see if we could cross that. I would guess they would go and attack him, but they aren't. So I'm wondering if maybe we can't actually cross this one. Certain rivers and streams you can cross, certain ones you can't. Also, there's a badger there. Interesting. So maybe we should right away build a bridge across here. There we go. Just so we get that out of the way before it becomes a problem. And there we go. So we will resume. Now that will let the monkeys across, but oh, hey, migrants have arrived. Perfect. All right. We'll see how many we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some animals, and 6, 7. Come on, big numbers. Lots of dwarves, lots of dwarves. Nope. All right, looks like we got 7. That's actually pretty good for a first migrant wave. And a lot of animals, which is cool. So, we'll deal with the animals first. Let's set our pen and pasture. Ooh, we got a horse foal. We can assign to that, and a baby llama. Awesome, so we've got 2 horses, a 2-humped camel, and a llama that are going to be living outside our fortress, and a bunch of dead monkeys. Let's read the reports. We never did do that. And let's take a look at some of the highlights of that fight. So scrolling down, we see our highlights are pretty much that it starts out with the Greylanger biting the militia commander in the left leg. Shortly after that, the militia commander grabs the Greylanger by the head with his right arm and throws him. He literally grabs this monkey by the head and throws him. Then he punches the Greylanger in the upper body with his right hand, bruising the muscle and shattering his ribs. After that, he goes on to, where is it? Right here. He punches the Greylanger in the head with his left hand, bruising the muscle and jamming the skull through the brain and tearing apart the brain. After that, he punches the Greylanger in the lower body with his right hand, bruising the muscles and the guts. So he literally went with the left and the right to the head, jammed the skull through the brain and tore the monkey's brain, and then comes back with the right to the gut and just sucker punches him, and the Greylanger looks sick after that, and it goes on, the scuffle, for quite a while, but basically that's where it was won right there. So he didn't actually use a copper battle axe. He literally just beat the Greylanger to death with his fists, as a true dwarf militia commander should be able to do. And here we look at a fight between the Grey Langer and our stray war dog who was guarding our wagon from the thieves. Basically they scuffle back and forth for a while, and then eventually the stray war dog bites the monkey by the head, latches on firmly and shakes him around like a dog toy, and tears apart the head muscle, opens arteries, and just as he is doing this and shaking around this Grey Langer, the badger sow that we saw walking by earlier became enraged and bit the stray war dog in the left rear leg, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. It latched on firmly, but the dog was luckily able to get away, so he fought off a monkey and a badger in quick succession. But enough of the fighting reports for now. We have had our migrant wave just arrive, and I've just set them to do their job, so hopefully, and yes, there it is, all of our idlers have disappeared. We can set our squad to no longer trying to kill that Grey Langer because he's across the river and we can't actually fight him. So they are now inactive and they can get back to doing whatever else they gotta do. And it looks like we still have these two guys sitting around here. Hopefully someone will take them to their pasture pretty soon. But then, yeah, so we can't get across this river. We have our bridge that is under construction, and we are continuing to build things down here. Let's see, how many more beds have we built? We've built 3. There we go. Do we have any doors? Not yet. That should be fixed eventually. Hopefully. Yep, that should be fixed eventually. Our metalsmith's forge cannot do anything yet because we don't have any charcoal. So we're going to want to make a bunch of charcoal, and that'll get rid of our wood. But we can hopefully just chop down a bunch more trees pretty quickly and solve that issue. We still have not placed our first table in there, but let's see if we can actually set it up so that they will place some more pretty soon, as well as the chairs. So our dining hall is growing a little bit. Take a look at it now, because pretty soon it is not going to be a mess and a pile of rubble. It will be one of the finest dining halls in all the land. At least that's the plan. And there they are, actually taking a table there now, which is good. We can make a dining room, and it's going to extend out, but that's because we don't have the doors there. Let's wait. We can make a dining room right now, but it's just going to be a bit smaller. Yeah, we'll do that. And we will make it our meeting hall, which means any idle dwarves will go down there, which is also a good thing to have. Now hopefully someone will get to wood burning before too long, because after that we can start smelting some of this ore. And then once we do that, we can use it to make weapons or cages, to build some traps, maybe catch some animals and do some taming, things like that. Lots of possibilities, but we need to get that up and running. We still have a decent amount of logs just chilling out here, so we don't have to go around cutting down any more trees just yet. Hopefully someone is going to do that. We have some people set to do architecture, so hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. We see a guy picking up some fish there. Oh, Jesus. There are lots of... Oh, those are badger boars. Oh, yeah, badger boars and badger sows. There are so many badgers. Why are there so many badgers? That is a ridiculous... Like, I mean, I live in Wisconsin. I've seen badgers, and I've never seen a pack this big. This is ridiculous. But alright. Those things are mean. Like, I mean, I'm sure a dwarf can handle them a little better than a human could, but if I saw a pack of badgers that size, I would get the heck out of Dodge, because that's not something I want to deal with. Maybe this bridge isn't the best idea. Maybe the river is the only thing saving us from this animal onslaught of monkeys that were over here, and then badgers. Looks like the monkeys left, though. which is good. And luckily our migrants didn't come from across the river, because otherwise they would be stuck there, and I can tell you, they would be none too happy about that. I have had it happen before. I learned that lesson the hard way. So, we are ready down here. Our dogs are chilling out. Everyone seems to be hard at work doing things. We want to claim all of this stuff so that we don't have a shortage of materials. And it looks like, yeah, everything is pumping away, and so we can slowly start building up our little fortress. But that is where I'm going to call this recording session, I think. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and will continue to join me for more adventures in Limulod. And all of our dwarves, I think, have bright futures ahead of them. I think we are going to build a home that all of our dwarves can be proud of. So, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you'll join me next time.